Hello. Okay, this is a very spontaneous video. What time is it? It's like 20 after 12, so it's not that late. But I was laying in bed for like an hour, and I've been watching videos on YouTube. Strangely enough, I've been watching videos of people killing their hair with bleach. So, I was going to do this the other night, but that didn't happen. So, without a lot of rambling, I'm gonna do a Bleach Bath Strand test. I'm gonna pick out like a healthier, darker section of the blue, like something underneath here, because the healthiest part of your hair will, the dye will stick to that part better, instead of just falling out. So I'm going to do a strand test on that. And yes, I only have one hand painted because this hand looks like a 5-year-old boy did it, so I have to take my time with this one, so I do this one first. I'm right-handed and this is my left. So on that note, I'm going to set up my shiznit. Okay, so this is the bleach that I have. The Ion Color Brilliance Powder Lightener Conditioning Dust-Free Formula for on or off the scalp application. And I know I should not be using a 40. This was not for me. This was for my boyfriend, who has really dark brown hair, almost black. And I don't have any to mix it because I'm all out of my Ion developer. Because I would get the sensitive scalp Ion developer. So, what I'm actually going to do, I'm only going to mix up enough for a test strand, so I'm going to use this plastic spoon to do this. I have not touched this bleach in so long, till it's not even funny. Because, obviously, I have not done my roots, because I'm trying not to murder my hair. For this stuff to be more conditioning or whatever, it smells utterly atrocious. It stinks so bad. It doesn't smell like a harsh bleach like some of the other brands do. Some of the other brands do, excuse me, but it has almost like a moldy dirt smell, if that makes sense. Maybe I'm crazy, I don't know. So, I'm not mixing up like a full scoop or anything. So right now we're going with the 1:1 ratio, and I really don't want to use the 40 volume cream developer. So I'm going to try to put in some of the, I'm going to put in some of the argan oil that I put in with my bleach whenever I dye my hair, to see if that will help. So, I really hate this developer. Now, the cream 30 volume of the Sally Salon Care brand, I like it, but this, I do not like it, and I wish that I hadn't bought it. And I've never used this developer with this brand of bleach before, so I'm not exactly sure how it's going to work. I hope that this bleach is still like pretty potent, because I don't exactly remember when I bought it, other than obviously it was at the like mid to late last year, so I'm sure it's gonna be fine, but I don't remember, because I've had bleach like get less potent. It was a different brand though. Like, it got less potent the closer to the bottom it was. I hope you can hear me. So I'm gonna cut you off and mix this up, because I'm rambling. Okay, so this is what my mixture looks like. I'm going to let it sit so the bleach can like foam up. I don't know if I should have let it foam up and then mix the shampoo in or whatever, but most everybody that I saw just mixed it all up at one time. And also, I don't know if this is a bad thing or not that I'm using a clarifying shampoo, because clarifying shampoos strip out all the gunk in your hair. Okay, so this is the section that I'm going to try to put the bleach on. I've already dampened it, and I'm about to slap some of this mess on there. It started to foam up some, after I let it sit for a few minutes like you're supposed to. So without further ado, I never put dye or bleach on my hair in my phone before. So we're gonna see how well this works. And we're gonna try this. I'm also gonna test out like the time intervals to leave this in there, because I do not want to leave this stuff very long in my hair. I pulled out one of the darkest sections. I mean, I could have went like deeper in the back to grab one so it would have been a little bit more hidden, but this is just the one that I went with, just to see. So that does not need to be in there, just to see, you know, if it works. And if it does indeed break my hair off, it's not going to be that big of a deal because I can't hide it. I've never been a big test strand person. I've always just like, you know, kind of flown by the seat of my pants kind of thing. But I do not want to have to cut my hair back off or shave my head. Not like bald or whatever, but I don't want to have to, you know, cut my hair off. So I'm going to go cautiously this time and see how well that does. Okay, I'm going to work this in my hair for a minute, and then I guess at 5 minutes I'll check it, and then I'll come back. Okay, I doubt that you will be able to tell. Aha. There we go. And the light, it didn't really do enough, and my hair feels atrocious, and that was only 10 minutes. So I did leave it on there 5 minutes longer because it wasn't really looking like it was doing any good. And granted, this is wet, because I'm certainly not going to blow dry it. But you see, it is like hardly any different. It pulled out a very tiny bit. Maybe. It's showing up a lot bluer on camera than what it actually is. It's a lot grayer. So I cannot bleach my hair. See, this is why strand tests are very important, because had I went, yeah, I'll just do it, then all of my hair would feel like garbage right now. I mean, it doesn't look terrible, but since this is so over bleached, it's very rough, it's very dry, it feels like straw. It's not breaking off too bad, but it's still snapping worse. It's not gum yet, but it's damn close to it. So I don't want to do that because my hair is really damaged, but it's not that bad. So what I'm going to have to do is I'm just going to have to dye on top of this faded color and just hope that it'll come out alright. I think I'm going to do a few more vitamin C treatments and see if that will work, and just find out what happens. So I'm gonna end this so I don't wind up rambling. But if you're gonna bleach your hair, even if you're going to bleach bath it or bleach wash it, please do a strand test in the back somewhere, so if it breaks off, it doesn't matter. Oops, dropped you. Alrighty, I'm gonna go now. Bye.